Hey there, welcome. I'm Abel. Yes, that Abel, the one from the beginning of the Bible, the son of Adam and Eve, the first shepherd, the first worshipper, the first, well, you'll see. And, yep, I'm currently broadcasting to you directly from heaven. And let me tell you, these clouds, 10 out of 10, allow me to say, so soft, they make sheep's wool feel like sandpaper. Now, before I get into my story, let me just say, if you really want the full picture, then you must check out my parents' videos. Yep, you guessed it. Mom and Dad are none other than the famous Adam and Eve, the famous duo that was kicked out of Eden. And they each have their own strong opinions about what really went down over there. My dad's all like, one minute I'm naming animals, next minute I'm banned from paradise and all because I listen to my dear wife. And my mom, she's like snakes. Don't even talk to me about snakes or blabbermouth husbands. Up till this day, she hasn't been able to trust another snake, especially not the talking ones. Let's just say, family dinners are never boring at our place. Anyway, today, I'm here to give you my side of the story. Spoiler alert, it involves sheep, vegetables, and one very grumpy big brother. So people always ask me, Abel, what really happened with you and Cain? And I'm like, okay, buckle up, it's story time. Now look, Cain and I were just two brothers trying to do our thing. He liked dirt, I liked sheep. He was into farming, I was into fluffy things. He smelled like turnips, and I smelled like fresh air and victory. And honestly, I thought we were cool. We played catch with pine cones, had camel races, built a few sand altars together. Classic brother stuff, you know. But then came the day of the offering to God. He brought his veggies. I brought my best lamb. And, well, things got awkward real fast. Faster than you can say roasted beets. But hey, to be fair, I should also tell you, check out my brother's video too. He's got his own version of the story, and let's just say, it's heavy on the drama and light on the accountability. Still, everyone deserves a chance to speak their truth, even the guy who accidentally invented sibling rivalry. Okay, so as I was saying, I was a shepherd, loved my sheep, fluffy, friendly, great listeners. Cain, my older brother, worked the soil. He grew crops. He was a decent gardener. But let's just say, he wasn't exactly the sharing is caring type. So one day we both bring offerings to God. It was like, bring your best to the altar day. Cain showed up with a basket of veggies. You know, carrots, cucumbers, maybe some kale. Real farmers, market vibes. I, on the other hand, brought my best lamb. Fluffy, spotless, firstborn, top of the flock. We're talking 5-star lamb chops level. I even gave it a name. He even wore a little tie. Very classy. So there we are standing at the altar. Cain's like, here's some produce I didn't eat. And I'm like, behold buttons, my finest friend and fluffiest offering. God looks at both and he's like, heartfelt lamb, lovingly chosen, or salad. Yeah, he smiled at mine. Cain? Oh, he did not take that well. He tried to play it cool, but his face said, I'm totally fine. But not really. You know that look when someone loses a game and goes, I didn't even want to win anyway? Yeah, that was Cain. Total squash envy. So after the whole God likes your lamb more than my lettuce moment, Cain goes quiet. Real quiet. Like, plotting in silence quiet. The kind of quiet where you're like, should I be locking my tent tonight? Next morning, he walks up to me all casual like, hey bro, wanna go for a walk out in the field? Just you and me, brother bonding? And I'm like, sure, what could possibly go wrong? In hindsight, I probably should have noticed the red flags, like how he brought a shovel, and how he kept mumbling something about divine favoritism, and how there were no sheep snacks on this brother bonding picnic. Still, I was just vibing, smelling the flowers, talking about cloud shapes. Meanwhile, Cain's walking beside me like he's on a secret mission in a spy movie. And then, boom, things took a turn. So there we are, middle of the field, nothing but sky, grass, and weird tension. I'm over here like, that cloud looks like a giraffe. And Cain's behind me breathing like, ha ha, which to be fair, was kind of his normal vibe. Next thing I know, boink. I see stars, I hear harp music and I'm floating, like literally floating. I remember thinking, that's new. Then I wake up here, in heaven. Turns out, I'm the very first human to ever arrive. Which I gotta say, was not on my vision board. The angels looked at me like, whoa, you're early. They gave me a harp, a room with a view, and a cloud mate named Ezekiel who talks a lot about wheels and eyes. Nice guy though. And honestly, I wasn't mad. No more chores, no more dirt, no more hey bro, come to the field. Plus up here the sheep never wander off. They float. But yeah, that's how I became heaven's first resident. Not the route I would have chosen, but hey, silver lining, unlimited snacks, and I never have to eat salad again. Oh, and before I go on, quick intermission. There's something I really must share with you. You won't believe the things I've seen from up here. I mean, the heavenly reception is crystal clear, and the reality TV? Next level. Literal divine drama. Don't believe me? Click the link on the right to check out my buddy Noah. He's down there building the world's first floating zoo. He's got elephants on the deck, flamingos creating chaos, and hilarious monkeys. Honestly, it's like watching Animal Planet meets Extreme Makeover Boat Edition. Now don't you worry about me. God didn't forget what happened to me. He saw it all. Even heard my voice crying out from the ground. Yeah, that's a thing. Apparently, my blood had a loud voice. And he didn't let it slide. He spoke to Cain, gave him a second chance. Because here's the thing about God. He's fair. He doesn't just look at your hands. He looks at your heart. I gave my best, not to show off, but because I loved him. And that's what he saw. That's what mattered. So what's the lesson? Give your best. Always. Not to impress the crowd, not to win favor, just because it's right. And if someone else gets the applause, cheer them on anyway. Life's not a contest, it's a journey, and we're all walking or floating through it together. Oh, and one more tip for life on Earth. You must check out Jesus' video. It's a must-watch. Just kidding, that's not the tip, but seriously, go watch. And if your big brother is anything like mine, and one day suddenly says, hey, let's go for a walk in the field, maybe politely decline. Offer to play board games indoors instead. Just saying. Thanks for listening to my side of the story. Now go out there, be kind, be faithful, and maybe give your brother a high five today, unless he's holding a shovel. Kidding, kidding. See you next story time, my friend. And remember, don't let jealousy win. Let love lead.